rocks that broomstick like nobody can. Oh yeah, she's the queen, just call her in. Rocking with Hen, she's got that witchy groove. Talking about spells makes you wanna move. From the moon to the stars, she's riding fine. Just call her Hen, she'll make you fly. She's mixing up potions and spinning that wheel. With a rockin' attitude, she's the real deal. From midnight chance to a magic brew. If you're with Hen, she'll take you to. Oh, the moon is high, the nights aglow. Hen's got the magic, let the rhythm flow. She's shaking it up with a spell and a grin. You know it's all good when you're rocking with Hen. Rocking with Hen, she's got that witchy groove. Talking about spells makes you wanna move. From the moon to the stars, she's riding high. Just call her Hen, she'll make you fly the sky. Oh yeah, it's a woman with a rock and roll spell. When you're with her, everything's swell. So if you hear the magic, don't be shy. Hop on that broomstick and let's ride the sky. She's mixing She's mixing up potions and spinning that wheel. With a rockin' attitude, she's the real deal. From midnight chance to a magic brew. If you're with Hen, she'll take you to. Oh, the moon is high, the nights aglow. Hen's got the magic, let the rhythm flow. She's shaking it up with a spell and a grin. You know it's all good when you're rocking with Hen. Oh, the moon is high, the nights aglow. Hen's got the magic, let the rhythm flow. She's shaking it up with a spell and a grin. You know it's all good when you're rocking with Hen. Oh yeah, Hen's the one with a rock and roll spell. When you're with her, everything's swell. So if you hear the magic, don't be shy. Hop on that broomstick and let's ride the sky.
Hello. Wow, I should stay away for a long time, for longer. I mean, 13 people waiting for me to start. I wonder how many of them are there just here waiting to see if there's anything nasty to say about me. Probably. Hello, Margot. Nice to see you too. Nice to see I'm live too. I don't know. It's not going to be frequent. I don't know. I'm not ready to come back properly, but I've had I've had a good break, and it is St. George's Day after all, and I thought, fuck it, why not go live? But I'd like to have people that are watching converse with me, because, I can't converse with myself. St. George, who is he? Some foreigner. He's a foreigner. It wasn't, if he even existed, he certainly weren't English. But, most of the patron saints are. Hello, John. Oh, God, she's back. Yeah, tell your missus. No, I did drop the link in our group chat to see if anyone wants to join me up here. Fanta, if you can hear me, I love you. I know you might not be able to see me. I'm sure he fought dragons. Yeah, apparently so. So he's a patron saint of about 50 different countries. Hello, Jan. How are you? Long time no see, Jan. She's one of them bloody northerners. She's not as north as Margot, but she's pretty north. If I remember rightly, I'm pretty sure she's a northerner. I may be wrong now. Good. I'm glad you're good. I am awesome. I've just finished making a video for the other channel. And I was hoping to have got it done hours ago, but it just happened. I've only literally just finished it and shoved some food down my throat, and it was time to go live. That's why I delayed it by half an hour, because I hadn't finished recording the video. But it's a good one. Oh, Fanta found her way. Yay! It did
Harley help me.
hardly helped you. Awesome. I thought it'd be at work. So
No, oh gosh, you don't know.
I know about his accident, yes.
Yeah, and he's been sore and everything.
Uh-huh. I saw the state of the car. Oh my God, he's lucky to have got out of that alive.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Oh, we have a TJ too. Yay!
Jane.
Hello, hello. What a
Hello,
lovely,
hello.
What a lovely welcome.
Yes. Margot is Fanta heart. Thank you, Harley.
Oh, hi Margot, love you.
Jan says, I don't go to many channels now and mod on a couple, but your two's always one of my favourites. So easy to find you, but keep missing you. Well, I haven't streamed for what, 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah.
It's been a while. Come back with a bang on St. George's Day. No. But like I said, it's not, I don't know if this is a permanent back. It might just be a one-off. I'm actually enjoying not streaming.
Yeah.
Yes. I prefer to be a guest on people's streams.
Yeah.
Right. Fanta, would you like to fill in people why? I mean, I've said to a few people, but would you like to fill in people why you've not been seen about for a while? You don't have to if you don't want to.
Well, for those that don't know, I have an eye disease called uveitis, and I'm legally blind. I can't see chat, who's there. I can see like the comments in a chat. They're just like a blue bar where their names are or whatever, and then their comment is just like white lines. I can't see it. Can't see to do videos right now, which is driving me crazy. I just can't find my way around. Sometimes I get lucky and I can use the speech to text in a chat, but it takes me like 10 or 15 minutes to send it because I keep hitting the wrong buttons. But yeah, so my vision is taking a turn for the worse. I'm hoping it's temporary. And that's why I haven't been around a lot. I've been around, I just haven't been able to say anything. You know, like I'll listen to something and I'm there.
You're one of the Americas.
Yeah, not by choice though. So I try to find the buttons. Sometimes I just can't. But I'm hoping it'll get better.
But luckily your boy was home today, so he was able to help you find your way here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if he's at home because he had a car accident. Pretty bad car accident. I've seen the state of the car. It literally crumpled at the front. It's literally crumpled in half. And there goes our phone ringing. So wait for her to come back. So TJ, you've got your quiz on Saturday, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you changed your mind about that now?
No. I've just got a lot of work to do between now and then.
Do you want some help?
No, I'll sort it. Thank you.
Are you back with us?
Ones.
Yeah.
Jan says, I'm so sorry to hear. Yes, I'm so sorry to hear that, but know you are loved and know that the girls will always read you the messages out and comments to you. Love you, Fanta, and things will improve soon, I know.
Who is that?
Can you relay this to Fanta? Jan.
Jan?
Yeah, remember that really annoying Northerner?
Oh. Hi, Jan. Thank you. Love you too.
So,
We're both Yanks.
No, she's not a Yank.
Well, we would call her one if she lived up north.
Oh, yeah, it should be a Yankee. Yes.
Yeah,
You're not a Yankee though. You're down south, aren't you?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I said. We would call her a Yank.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'd call her a Yankee.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I call you a Yank, even though. But Yankee's any American for us British.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
know the difference between a Yankee and a Yank,
yeah.
TJ.
Are you really asking me that question?
No, I'm just getting you to confirm that I'm not being an idiot.
Yes.
John says, but I'm originally from Kent, but moved in 1987. LOL. Yeah, it's like TJ's originally a southerner, but you know, she's not. She's a bloody Scouse now.
Yeah, I moved a hell of a lot earlier than 1987.
No, but yeah. So how is everyone? Because we haven't. I mean, we spoke on a backstage last week,
Yeah.
about a week ago now, isn't it?
No,
It was.
it was about 3 days ago.
No,
Yeah. Yeah.
it wasn't. It was some point
It
last
was.
week.
No, it wasn't.
Was it at the weekend?
Yes.
Damn
Yeah.
it. Feels forever ago. It was Saturday, wasn't it?
We
You're right.
chatted for like 5 hours.
You sure it weren't Friday because it's bank holiday? Don't matter.
Might have been.
Might be. But yeah,
Well,
we
it was
chatted.
before Easter Sunday.
Yes, it was before Easter Sunday. Did you all get chocolate for Easter?
No.
No, not me.
No.
No. Did you buy chocolate for Easter?
No.
No, nor me. Apparently that makes me an ungodly heathen. I'm like, yes, it does. It's a sin not to have bought my children chocolate for Easter. And I'm like, they're adults.
Saturday it was.
Was it? She's checking.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. TJ the fact checker. I don't know. It feels like ages ago.
I knew it was before Easter Sunday because she was talking about what she was going to cook.
That's right. That's right. And I had the roast dinner on the Saturday.
Yeah.
And Margot says, I'm kind of rubbish today, hoping to fall asleep soon. Well, I hope you fall asleep soon as well, Margot.
Love you, Margot.
Jan, Margot's never well. She's got her own issues. These three are cripples. I'm fine.
I get it.
Only I can call myself a cripple, no one else.
Yeah. Who moans and pops and creaks when they get up?
I mean, I do,
Uh-huh.
but I'm not a cripple.
Well, I'm
I'm
not
just
a cripple.
old.
I'm not old either. I'm not a cripple. I'm
No.
handy capable
Uh-huh.
sometimes.
You just can't see where you're going.
Yeah. I'm capable of doing shit. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Differently abled.
Differently abled, yes. So I'm already there, Jan. No, they so TJ, Margot, and Fanta legally have disabilities. I don't. I'm just old. Is that fair? Rather than crippled?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just mentally fucking bonkers. I'm mentally unstable. Although I'm feeling very stable at the moment.
According to the Equalities Act 2011, I have 6 separate disabilities.
Yes.
It was 5? Now I've got 6.
Fanta only has 2.
What? What's the other one?
Everything she does and everything she says. No.
Blindness and being American.
Oh, now you better watch it. I'm proud to be an American.
Hello, Angela.
Hi, Angela. Heart.
She
Hello,
says,
Margot and Jan and Angela, by the way.
hello, ladies, I've missed you. No.
Missed you.
Yeah.
Is there nothing else on, Angela?
Well, I should still be watching the court case, but I thought I'd take a break from it.
Hmm.
I had it playing in the background all day while I've been doing stuff.
Yeah.
But me journal's looking pretty good. It's
Okay.
coming along. It's there's not much more room to put things in, to be fair. So today I was making pockets and tucks. Well, T for tucks, but I went tucks and pockets and and
Ties.
belly bands was the other
bands.
thing. But they're all tucks. They're all types of tucks. You tuck things into all of them. That was my argument anyway. So,
Uh-huh.
so thank you, Angela, for subscribing to my new channel. It's doing pretty well, actually. It's already up to 60 something 59 subscribers. 10
Fabulous.
away from my original target on this channel. I'm not gonna tell them on that channel that's my target over there. But I have lost subscribers on this channel while I've been away. But hey
Oh,
ho,
no.
here's what it is.
Aw.
Right.
So
Look and see what my subs are. Probably lost a few.
you watched signatures today. Well, I've dyed the signatures now, Margot, so they're all pretty and colourful. I sat there boiling cabbage yesterday to get dye. Did you know you can get 3 different coloured dyes out of one red cabbage?
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
We get red, pink, and purple.
No, you get sort of like a grey colour, which is the main colour. I mean, I think if I left it boiling, it would come out more lilac-y than it did, but it's more grey. If you add vinegar, you get like a brighter blue. And if you add bicarbonate of soda, you get green.
Oh.
And then I did tea stain as well. And I did do turmeric, I think it was, but it didn't come out. It didn't dissolve the powder very well. So I'm not happy with that. But it does make it a lovely yellow colour. But you get a powdery residue. I should have probably filtered it. But I don't think that would have worked. Maybe I should have boiled it instead of just making it as if it was tea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you not use boiled water for tea now?
Yeah, you do. And that's what I did. But if I'd boiled it or simmered it on the saucepan, it might have dissolved the granules better, the powder better. Because it just keeps separating. I don't know. It might have done. But it does make a lovely bright yellow colour paper. So I've dyed all them. I've done the pockets, the tucks and stuff. That video will be up at some point today. I don't know when. Because it's filmed. I've still got to edit it and upload it and then download it. And well, no, upload it to editor, edit it, download it, and then upload it to YouTube. So it might be late. But I really wasn't in the mood to do it right now. And I'd already set this up to go live. And it's good. I needed to talk to people. I mean, I am talking to people. I'm talking to one person in particular at the moment.
Yeah.
All you need to know is he's a handsome man that makes me happy. Hello, Shadowpunk.
Hey, Matt. Awesome to have you here. Missed you.
So, Angela, no, sorry, Jan wants the link for my other channel. Bear with me a minute, Jan. I'll get it for you.
You guys need to check out Shadowpunk's channel. It's pretty awesome. He does like 3D printing and stuff. And he has a book called
There you
Shadow
go.
Punk.
Cool.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Hen, would you give a quick elevator pitch regarding the trial? What trial? The Karen Reid trial? It's only day 2. I no. I've seen the first trial. It seems to be going quicker, and I think I think the prosecution are doing a better job this time. It's a little bit worrying. A little bit worrying. So, and it's only day 2, so it's too early to tell.
What'd you say, TJ?
I said hello, Shadowpunk.
Oh,
No. But yeah. So yeah, check out my new channel where I do crafting stuff. Oh yeah, Karen Reid Troll Shadowpunk. I've been watching it. Well, I watched the first troll from beginning to end, and I've had it playing in the background today, mostly. But yeah, like I said, I think the prosecution are doing a better job than the last one, but the last one was fucking awful. It just bored everyone to death. It was like, when you was at the bar, where did you sit? Was it at the high tables? Yes, it was. Okay. And was it snowing? Yes, it was. How much snow was there? Lots of snow. And that was literally 20 of his witnesses were asked them same questions.
Well, you got to find out if they were all in the same place at the same time, if they're saying so.
Yeah. There was something about I don't know, a baseball game as well, I think. I don't know. But that's what it was like. The first trial for 2 weeks, that's all we heard. I'm like, oh, God, kill me now.
So is this the same woman's being tried again?
Yes. Basically, they dismissed. What's it called when they? It's not dismissed the case. What do they call it? The jury didn't come to a verdict,
hung jury.
so it was a hung jury. Except for it wasn't fully a hung jury. They had made a decision on 2 of the charges against her, but not the 3rd charge. They'd found her not guilty of 2 of the charges, but because they didn't write it down, and they'd sent a note to the judge saying we're not going to be able to come to a ultimate decision. She, what they call it? What's the wording? Basically, she said that the case is like cancelled, and they had to do a new trial.
Mistrial.
Didn't throw it out. They had to do a new trial. So,
Which, if you watch the first one, you got to see that the prosecutors were magicians. They could just make evidence appear like a tail light. There was one little piece, and then on through the trial was a whole piece, like a tail light puzzle. It had 10 pieces. So where did that come from?
Like a scavenger hunt that took fucking 2 weeks to find.
They collected blood evidence in red Solo cups, people.
Jan says some are thinking she's going to get away with it. I don't know if she's guilty, Jan. To me, there was so much suspicious behaviour going on that I'm not sure she was guilty.
I don't think she was.
And I certainly, if I was a juror, would have found her, would not been able to find her guilty.
Yeah.
Would have been able to.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, the prosecution doing a better job so far. And they might convince the jury.
Well, all she has to do is have her lawyers put that little piece of doubt.
That's what they got to do.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, apart from that, hang on, I need to cough, so I'm going to mute myself.
Cough, 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 cough.
I'm back. It was one cough. I just had to clear my throat. It was a tickle.
Okay.
A tickle. I mean, I like tickles. I just don't like them at the back of my throat.
Oh.
What? I wasn't being crude.
I could have been. That's the issue.
It wasn't the crime scene investigators that messed up. It was well, yeah, they did as well. That whole fucking investigation was balls up.
Are the crime scene investigators not the ones who collected the blood samples in the solo cup?
No, I think that was the cops, the actual police force.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't wait for the crime scene investigators to do the collecting.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Dan says, that sounds so dirty, LOL. That's why we know what you're like, Hen. Come on. But it wasn't. It was a tickle at the back of my throat. We all get that. The tickle at the back of your throat that makes you want to cough. No?
Yeah.
Yes. It wasn't a gagging. And I said, I don't like the tickle at the back of my throat. I'm just saying. Don't like it.
Mhm.
But I don't mind a little tickle. A little slap and tickle even. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, rather rapidly.
You know you've missed me.
We're only 26 minutes in, for Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
We got 15 people watching and only 3 people talking. Come on, people, join in the conversation.
Hit the like button. Subscribe. Ring the notice bell.
Angela says it means she's dry. I mean, her throat is dry.
Angela.
Jan said, it's a record, TJ. LOL. What, the longest time I've gone without being crude? No.
No.
Nope. I've managed to get through about an hour before now.
And it's definitely not the shortest.
Certainly not the shortest.
That's what I was. Mm-mm.
No, definitely not.
And can I point out, Fanta was the one that started that.
Yeah.
All Fanta's fault.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you shouldn't say that to people that can't defend themselves, don't you?
She can defend herself. She's got a mouth. She might not be able to
She
see,
can't.
but she can hear and talk.
She can't defend herself because she can't go back to streams to find out where you're making the mistake.
I'm making the mistake. Okay. I see how it is. She's still ganging up on me, TJ. I get it.
It's right. It's right.
No. Your husband, Missy.
Yeah.
So I put that swing video out, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see his comment?
Yes.
I didn't.
You do know that I'm only married to him, don't you? I'm not his keeper.
So have you listened to my swing video, Fanta?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So his comment was, so is Hen getting some now?
And hers was, not yet, lol.
Not yet. So, but maybe soon. Maybe soon. Oh. But I am getting some. I'm getting some joy and some happiness and some caring. And do you know what? The funny thing is, because I've known this person quite a long while, I just didn't realise how much I like them. I had the revelation a few weeks ago that oh shit, I like them. So I told them I like them. And they said, I love you too. And I went, oh.
Now, was that an I love you too, or was that a yeah, I love you too?
No, it was an I love you too. And I'm like, yeah, but love and I love you and being in love with you are 2 different things. And he said, yes, they are. No, they just didn't want to say anything until I was ready, or if I was ready. And if I hadn't said anything, they'd still be just a friend and not anything more. But yeah, but we are really, really. It makes me smile several times a day, so it's good. It's good. I barely stop smiling now. It got to the point where my cheeks were starting to hurt. You know,
Oh, jeez.
you know when you laugh a lot and your cheeks hurt.
Uh-huh.
Wendy says, "Oh, I was going to say you found God, or you found the batteries for your rabbit on your video." No, but
Hey,
yeah,
Mr. Prindy.
but he's a very, 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 very sweet and naughty man. We're perfectly suited. Perfectly suited. Um, but yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about? Not me.
I got a printer. You know, I've got a little printer,
Yes.
and it prints little pictures. I can do 4 little pictures on 1 little picture. So, like an inch by
Yeah, yeah. Gotcha.
that sort of size. So, I was in work today, and I've been taking my pictures of wherever I go after work, or if I go out with hubby somewhere. And if I've took a picture of a bird, or if I took a picture of the dog or an him or whatever. So, and I've put it in my journal, my work journal, my calendar journal that hubby won for me. And so on at the beginning of the month, you have the whole blocks, don't you? You have the month that's all the days of the week over 2
Yeah.
pages.
Yeah, yeah. I get what you
Days of
mean.
the
Yeah.
month.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
days of the month. Yeah. So I've took a picture and I've cut these little things out and I've stuck them in on the
Yeah.
day.
Cool.
So it's filling up quite nicely. And the boss, the new boss, was in today, and she was like, "What's that noise?" I said, "It's my printer." She went, "Well, where is it?" And I showed her. It's smaller than my phone.
Yeah.
And she went, "Oh, isn't that dinky?" I went, "Yeah." I said, "I've got 2." I said, "I've got one that does stickers and one that doesn't." I said, "I'm rather miffed that I can't get hold of stickers for the other one, but hey ho."
Mm.
And she said, "Well, you can use that, use glue or sticky tape, can't you?" I said, "Well, yeah, but no." You know, when you've been spoiled by stickers.
Yes.
And she was like that. And she said, "I really like that idea." She said, "Could you do me some?" She said, "I'll pay for them." I said, "You know, do you want me to tell you how much it costs before you say that?"
Yeah, this paper ain't cheap.
Mm-mm.
So as I says to, and I give her the price. I can't remember what it was now. It is expensive,
Hmm.
but it's not expensive.
It's not as expensive as going and getting photos printed professionally, is it?
Well, you can go to Max Spielman
Yeah.
and you can ask for an index. So
Yes.
if I put a SIM card into Max Spielman
Yeah.
and ask for an index of all my pictures, it will
Yeah.
give me 2 centimeters by a centimeter and a half pictures, which are
Yes.
ideal for
Yeah.
mini journals.
Hmm.
But that would cost me like 15 to 10 quid. Call it 10 quid.
What? Just for one?
One
Oh, it's
sheet of
yeah. That's expensive.
30 pictures.
Yeah, that's expensive.
But I can do 4 pictures. So it costs £10 for 30 sheets of paper, which are
Yeah.
2 inches by 3 inches.
Yeah. So you're getting 4 times the amount.
Yeah.
But you've not included the ink in that price though.
There's no ink in it. It's cartridge.
Huh? So the actual I don't, what do you mean so it's ink in the cartridge, surely? So when that runs out, you have to replace it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much does the cartridge cost you?
A tenner.
You get a lot of photos out of that. You're not.
That's for That's the 30 sheets of 2x3 with the ink in the cartridge.
Oh, okay, cool, gotcha.
So it's a sealed unit.
Ah, right. So it's okay, cool.
It's I've got two. I've got
Yeah.
one which is zinc paper, which is heat activated,
Yes.
but they fade after a couple of
Yeah.
years.
Well, that's like receipts. We had the heat receipts, and if you hold them out in the sun, they've gone. They're ruined. They go black.
Right. So my other printer prints 3 different colors and then laminates it.
Nice.
Ah, perfect.
So that keeps the color.
Mm-hmm. So yeah. So it's 30 quid, and you get 120 photos out of it, basically.
Um,
4 times 30 is 120.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tenner for 30 photographs.
Oh yeah, sorry, tenner. Well, tenner for the 30, but you're getting 4 per. You're getting 4 per page.
I'm getting 4 per
So it's
page.
120.
Yeah.
See, I have actually got a brain.
Yeah, but you're talking to somebody that's been in work all day.
I know.
So she's asked me to do some of them because she is traveling the world, seeing all the animals in their natural habitat.
Oh, awesome.
So she has recently been to, and the bottom one, Antarctica.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Antarctica.
See the penguins.
To see the penguins.
Mm.
But she stopped off at the Falklands.
Oh, they have penguins there too.
They have penguins there. They don't have much else, but they have penguins. I said to my supervisor, one of the supervisors, one of the team organizers, but he's away. He's in the Falkland Islands. He went, yeah, but just look at it this way. She paid a fortune to go there. He got there for free.
Yeah.
He's actually being paid to be there. It's like, yeah, okay. But she's off to see the gorillas in Uganda at the end of the year. So she's asking me to
TJ,
do little pictures.
as a journal maker,
Yeah.
right? So I've only like barely started filling up this journal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when I put the signatures in, signatures are the pages, by the way, for those that don't know. If you haven't watched
pages, they're not pages.
The group of pages, yes. I explained that in my signature thing.
I know.
So when I put the signatures in, it felt like it was going to be quite empty, and I thought it got loads of them. I've barely filled it up, and it's already bulging.
Yeah.
I'm not anywhere near filling it up, and it's already bulging. So I'm going to have to do it faster. Now, what I'm thinking is just, did you see how I put the signatures in?
Yes.
I'm thinking about just hole punching like the middle of both the fronts and just tying a ribbon there. What do you reckon?
Tying 2 ribbons.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that's good enough.
It'll do, won't it?
It will.
It will do. So, but yeah.
Or there's the other one. You could stick a hole in the back of your spine
And have the ribbon go through.
and so that it wraps around.
Yes.
You could have a wraparound ribbon, or you could have 2 ties at the front, or
I could actually, because right. So for those that haven't seen my channel, I'm building a journal literally out of scrap. It's all scrap. I've not used any special paper or anything. It's all scrap. It's Tesco magazines mostly. Some wrapping paper that I had lying around. So that's not really scrap, but it's, most people have wrapping paper lying around. You might have bought it because it was on offer somewhere, and I'll use that on a present sometime, and it sits there in a drawer for years. I think that's how I've got mine. I think I paid like 10p for the pack with the 2 sheets of wrapping paper and gift tags, you know. Something stupid like that, maybe 50p. But yeah, so it's all stuff that's, you know, most people have in the house. And it's a new thing for me. It's not something I've done before, so I'm learning as I go. And TJ was like, "Okay, what did you think of the origami and the pop up?" And she went, "Nope,
Nope.
nope." I'm like, "What? It's my journal. I can do what I want with it." She's like, "Yeah, you can, but I wouldn't."
You asked me what I thought of it, and I told you no. But I did then say, it's your journal. You can do what you want.
Yeah, it's not a normal thing to find in the journal, is it?
Mm,
I don't think I've seen any of the journal makers I've watched put origami in.
and there's a reason for that. What?
Why is that?
Well, not everyone makes a tiny little tea cake to go on the edge of a page. I did.
Yeah. And it is because it's all individual. And I think it's something different. I mean, I'm trying to do the whole alphabet, and there's only so many things but that begin with O. I'm not struggling with for Z. I know what I'm doing for Z. X might be a day off. Because the only thing I could come up with for X is X-ray
No.
or xylophone.
Yes.
And neither of them I want to add to my journal. I mean, the X-ray thing I thought was a good idea, and I had an idea, but I couldn't think of how to actually implement it. So I went looking, and I found some, and I'm like, it's not quite what I want. So I think I'm going to leave X. I have a day off. I think that's allowed, because most of the people that are doing it, they're doing the odd one there, here and there. They're not doing every letter, whereas I was trying to do every letter. I missed a couple.
You could do a photocopy and call it a Xerox.
Oh no. No. I could, but no. So there are prompts. The people that have set this up have put prompts. And for X, they said, just do what you want. Like, can't do anything either. It's a freebie, do what you want.
What about W?
Weaving.
Oh.
No. There's quite a few for W, actually. But I'm going to go with weaving.
Yeah.
And for Z, I'm doing Zentangle. Yes, it's a thing.
Huh.
Did you do it, TJ?
What was that, sorry?
Zentangle.
No, I haven't got a clue.
It's basically doodles. But done in a certain way. But yeah. Aye.
Be interesting.
It's mindful doodles.
Oh.
Yes. Zen tangle. Yeah, so that's Z. X is the only one I'm struggling with.
Yeah, that's what I was slightly distracted looking for X words and Xenon, Xylem, Xerox, Xenic.
Good evening, Helmet.
Hi, Helmet.
Helmet.
So he's been following my channel.
Xennial? What the picking hell's a Xennial?
Isn't that like a millennial? Are we Zen? Oh, hang on. Are we not Zennials? Are they not the ones that are in between millennials and X? Well, I might be a Zennial. I don't think you two are. I might be a Zennial.
No, I'm Generation X for sure.
Yeah, but I think Zennials are the ones that are between Generation X and Millennial. They put a new generation in there for about 4 years. And I'm like, no. Bollocks
Was
to
it was it Alpha? Gen Alpha?
that. No, it's Zennials. They're the ones in between us.
Oh, Zennials. Yeah. Never
Oh,
mind. I'm stupid. Never mind.
I've
See,
just thought of something you could put in your flipping
what?
journal.
What?
Xenophobic.
No.
Why not?
No.
It's your journal, and you are xenophobic.
I am not xenophobic.
You are
How am I?
having or showing a dislike or prejudice against people from other countries.
I'm not.
Oh, you liar!
Yeah.
I torment Fanta.
Oh, you
That's
fibber!
all.
Not just Fanta, I might add.
No, I'm more offensive to Northerners than people from other countries. I say bloody foreigners. I don't mean it though. You know that. I love you all.
You
Hey,
go off
KS.
on one, Americans.
KS.
Hello, KS. Do you or do you not go off on one over America?
I love Americans. I don't like the country or their president.
A dislike of people from other countries.
But I don't dislike Americans.
But you don't like the country.
What?
You have just said you don't like their country.
No, I
Or
don't.
our president.
I don't like their president. But I don't dislike Americans in general, do I? Fanta is one of my best friends. How can you say I dislike Americans? Fanta is one of my best friends.
Because you're constantly saying it.
No, I don't. I've never said some Americans are fucking annoying.
Ooh!
But some British people are fucking annoying.
Ooh!
No. I've never said I don't like Americans.
Ooh, you fibber.
If I wouldn't have half the fucking audience if I didn't like Americans.
Ooh, you fibber.
Most of my audience are American.
Ooh, you fibber.
Fanta, have I ever said I don't like Americans? Have I generalised that I do not like Americans?
Well, sometimes your take on the country and things we have makes me feel like you don't. But I don't remember you ever just flat out saying I don't like
I
Americans.
might say bloody Americans, like I say bloody Northerners. Doesn't mean I don't like them.
You call us stupid.
I agree, KSS. That Zennial crap isn't recognised by most sociologists. That's how it works. And besides, the Zennials are also called the Jared Catalonia gen and the Oregon Trail generation. That's not how it works, exactly. That's not how it works. Angela says Fanta is basically hen's black or gay friend.
Yeah. I'm the token.
I like KSSS, he's American. I like Angela, she's American. So shut up. I just don't like certain Americans because they're fucking annoying.
I rest my case.
Not all Americans, certain Americans.
It
But I
does
don't
not
like
say all of
certain
them.
Brits because they're annoying too.
It does not say all of them. It says
It
having
does.
or showing a dislike or prejudice against people from other countries.
Yes.
It doesn't say all of them.
No, that's it. So it does. It means all of them.
No, it doesn't.
It does. It really does.
No, it really doesn't.
Oh, well, then I'm xenophobic against my own country then, because I hate most of the Brits. Sorry. I think I prefer Americans to Brits.
Holy shit. Mark that down.
Yeah, put that down
Flip
down in
it.
your diary.
That was generalisation. I have some very lovely British friends, and there are some very lovely British people out there. But you know,
I'm
when I
not
see
one
the
of them.
news, I won't go, oh, I wish I didn't live in this country sometimes.
And I might add, I'm not one of them.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
You're just annoying me on purpose now, though.
Yes, that as well.
You're just trying to get a reaction, and you got it.
And I got one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm rather good at that.
You're such a knobhead.
I am as well.
Did KSS say the thing?
What did he say when he came in? Yes, he did.
I shall never forget Purple Heart.
He said, hate is for Hoggle and hi. Just call me Hen. Hello, TJ. Thank you for remembering Phantom.
Thank
But yes.
you.
So, have you missed this?
Yeah, I've missed chat so much.
TJ hasn't.
Well, she's been doing stuff. You've been doing stuff. I haven't been doing anything.
No, I meant this in general. Have you missed this?
Oh, I have.
I've got a headache already.
Well, you know,
You
well,
caused it.
it's why the ibuprofen's at arm's length.
She caused it. And Kirsten says, that's it. I'm burning my Hoggle art. Why? Why are you burning your Hoggle art?
What is Hoggle art?
The labyrinth,
Hey?
the Hoggle. My name's Hoggle.
Oh, is it?
The little creature that leads Missy around.
Is it? But his picture is... Oh, okay. That's a troll.
That's Hoggle.
That's Hoggle. Okay.
Do
Is
you
that
not
one of your
remember-
drawings again, KSSS? I
Do you
found
not
out...
remember Labyrinth?
Yes, I do. I found out that KSSS is a talented artist, Phantom.
Yeah.
He hid that one. Didn't tell anyone, did he?
Seems like I remember it being said.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember it being said as well.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't. And yes, that's one of his drawings, yes.
And the answer, do I
Well-
not remember Labyrinth? Not as well as I remember other, like
No.
The Dark Crystal and Never Ending Story and stuff like that.
Is a Hoggle basically Dobby from Harry Potter? No.
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 Not a house elf. It's a troll.
Yeah.
Well,
It is, it's a troll.
is it?
I think so. They are, the rest of them are trolls, if not that one. I'm sure it's a troll. I may be wrong. I haven't seen Labyrinth in a long time. I've only seen it a couple of times. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Angela's never seen it. You gotta see it, Angela. You gotta
Oh
see
my. You've got to see
it. If nothing
Labyrinth,
else,
The Dark Crystal, and Never Ending Story.
again, Neverending Story and Dark Crystal. I think I've only seen Dark Crystal once. Neverending Story, I think I may have seen twice.
Wow.
He's a goblin dwarf.
There you go. There
Oh.
is his picture of Prince as well. I know you can't see it, Fanta,
Mm-mm.
but yes, TJ, there's a picture of Prince that KSSS drew. And Angela's claimed it. She wants to buy it off him. She's also seen Dark Crystal, Fanta.
Oh, good, good.
Was Hoggle a puppet? Yes, Hoggle was a puppet.
Yes, they were all puppets in the labyrinth. Who asked if whether Hoggle was a puppet?
Somebody on the internet.
Oh, I was going to say. Yes, apart from the girl, the king goblin, and the baby, everyone else is a puppet. Kelsa says, I showed my Prince art and I either get compliments or is that supposed to be you? Everyone is a damn critic. I think it's pretty good.
I wish I could see it. I bet it is good.
What do you think, TJ? Do you think it's pretty good?
I think it's all right.
Do you think it looks like Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good shading going on there.
Do you have the curly hair or the straight hair?
Short hair. That's all I can tell from that.
Hmm.
But there's a little bit of a kink in yeah.
Ah,
Does CJ know that she went on Lord Raptor Jesus' channel? Did she? When did that happen?
She so
Who?
didn't.
Angela's saying, does TJ know she went on Lord Raptor Jesus' channel? Oh, I can't remember her doing that.
Long time ago, before I realised he was a complete nut a tit.
Hi, little miss.
Hello, little
Ah,
miss.
Little Miss. I had a puppy named Little Miss.
It's Little
But
Miss Red Velvet OG is her name.
oh,
Yes. She's part of Cherry's group of freaks, weirdos.
yeah, I
That's a
knew that.
compliment, by the way. If you're freaking a weirdo, you belong here. Isn't that right, KSSSSSSS? 13 people watching and still only like a couple of people talking. This is weird. Why are you all lurking? Come and say hello. I object. LOL. A weirdo? Yes, my channel is full of weirdos. In fact, most of them have got weirdo numbers. Fanta, what's your weirdo number?
Number 2.
Ooh. What's your weirdo number, TJ?
13, isn't it?
13. It's 13. You're correct. It's 13.
13.
Little Miss, I don't put the link out, I'm afraid. Kesa says you are not 69. Someone already claimed that. Although it is available again. No, yes, it is. It is available again. You can be 69, Kesa says. Because the person that claimed it hasn't been around for a long, long time. Because we had to decide whether it was going to that person or to Cherry. And we gave Cherry 420 and gave that person 69. So 69 is available again. Oh, so it's a secret link only for the real weirdos. Something like that, little miss. I'm not going to be streaming for a long time anyway tonight. And yes, sometimes I just like to stick with my small posse. My small posse.
I've been called many a thing in my time.
my bitches. I want to stream with my bitches.
I like Posse better.
Kessa says, "Does Terry want 69? I mean, it's hers if it makes her giggle." Well, like I said, she got assigned 420 instead. That makes
Yeah,
her giggle
yeah, it does.
too. So 69 is available. Oh God. Let me say, so no problem, not offended. LOL. Saw you live and wanted to say hi, as you gave us the dancing rat. Love you for that. Yeah, I'm not showing that on here. Sorry, I'm multitasking. I'm referring to when KSSS was on. Oh, KSSS was on. Yes, Raptors. He has quite a good voice actually, TJ.
All right.
Yeah, it's quite a nice voice. He doesn't have a squeaky American voice. No, but yeah, no. Yes, I have heard him. Well, I actually spoke to him backstage. I like Prince, KSSS, because his name spells kiss. Kiss.
I'm jelly.
Why are you jelly? Oh, because you haven't spoken to him.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we'll get him on a backstage here sometime.
Yeah.
Yes. Andrew says he sounds like KS Slater. K Slater. Cat Slater. I'm guessing that's what she's saying. No. Cat Slater sounds like me, but worse. Mhm.
If you turn the volume up on Hen, that's Cat Slater.
No, I'm not as common as she is. I know I'm
Yeah,
common.
no, I've
but I'm not-
noticed that. All three of your channels have 3 different voices.
I know.
Uh-huh.
I'm more relaxed here. I'm more myself here. I'm trying to keep the other channels more professional.
Oh.
Although I did start singing in one of the videos the other day. I think I started singing in today's video as well. And I'm like, nope, stop that.
I'll have to try that on my videos.
I don't know if 8's available. I don't have the list anymore because it was on the other laptop. I don't think I do anyway. I'm pretty sure it's on the other laptop. But I can't remember if 8's available. Mind you, most of the people that are on that list no longer come around anymore anyway, so. There's certain ones I won't give away even if they don't come around. Like number 1 will always be Emma.
Number 5.
And number 5 will always be Mandy.
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 Number 5.
Christian Slater. Oh, Christian Slater, not Cat Slater. Okay. But Christian Slater begins with a C, not a K. You say Kiss Slater. Yes, that's actually, that made me laugh, Angela Cohen. And he also says, it's better than the reaction from Phil Diaz. He said, ew, change your avatar back.
Who's Phil Diaz?
He's one of the artists in comics.
He's one of the brothers of Zaid.
Yes.
Zaid Comics.
Zaid.
Sorry, Zaid
Oh,
Comics.
he does draw like so.
Yes.
Phil and Brandon. They're brothers.
And Angela says in response to that, the guy who has an earring in his left ear. Oh, says the guy who has an earring in his left ear. You know, if it was George Michael, it would have been different. Yeah.
Apparently, Phil's the writer.
Yeah.
Oh, is he the writer? Okay.
Yeah.
KSSS says, I sound like Cat Slater. That's slang. Yes, Phil did mention me during one of their live streams.
He did.
It was talking about, someone was showing a picture of a witch and they said that's Hen or something because, you know, she's
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He dabbles in art. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But him and his brother are a duo and they do books together, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Like
So,
Corey and Clayton.
yes.
They're Australian brothers that do comics. They're very, very talented.
You know, TJ,
Yes.
going back to the book thing, the scrapbooking. You know how like loads of people use like old pictures?
Yes.
I have like really old pictures, family pictures. And I'm thinking about printing them off and using them. Hello, Patty. She says, don't you dare give my number 77 away. I'm just so busy I can't talk. Never, ever, ever would I give your number 77 away, Patty.
Hello, Patty.
You're still around. People that are still around won't lose their numbers. No. Hello, Miss Patty. Oh, what? See, hello, Patty. Only Fanta calls her Miss Patty.
I think Tanya does too. Now.
Well, you've made it that we say it without meaning it. How did you come up with these numbers? It just happened one day. Basically, I call all of my chat members weirdos, and we decided that I decided I was going to give them all weirdo numbers, and we did keep a list for a while. Well, TJ kept the list for a while. She was my my secretary. And then she passed it on to me, and I've lost it. So it's why you never give me anything. I'll lose it.
Yeah.
You wanted it. You wanted control over it because you were sick and tired of having to ask me who numbers was.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't so much I didn't want to ask you. It was the groans that I got from you every time I did. What number has anyone got number 23, TJ? I thought it was K then. No. Okay, here's the actual picture. Oh, so this is the picture you copied. Hang on, stay still. Oh, he's definitely curly head in that one, Fanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
On
not
top of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yes. So if you hear me calling you a weirdo, it's not an insult. It means that I've welcomed you into the family. Basically.
That's a pretty man.
Yep. And our family's fucked up, isn't
Yes.
it, Hunter and TJ?
Yeah. Yes.
Which is why I say I'm not weird, I'm twisted, because I am not part of that family.
You are too.
I am
yes,
not.
you are. You're Auntie
Your
Pudding Pop.
cherries Auntie Pudding Pop.
Yeah, I'm the strange woman down the street that people call auntie because they haven't got any
No,
other name.
she's not having that. She won't allow you to be that.
Nope.
Hello,
Hello.
Wolver. He says, and I'm still number 42. Yes, you are.
Wolvo?
Yeah.
Hey, Wolvo!
No. See, I don't have to remember the numbers because the people remember them for me.
Yeah.
It's just when I'm assigning new numbers, we're going to have a struggle.
Yeah.
So,
And Wolvo says, hi, girls.
hi, girls.
So
Gals.
glad you're here, Wolvo.
So. Someone said to me, is there a female version of guys? And I'm like, yeah, gals. And like, I guess I think that's American as well. It's like, oh yeah, it is.
Guys and gals.
Yeah, guys and gals, yeah.
Cats
So,
and kittens.
now that you've been distracted yourself from these photographs, what were you on about?
Oh yeah. I was gonna I went through was we talking about the photographs?
You were going to print off your old family pictures.
Yes, and use them in a journal. But I was also thinking of making them as a digital that people could print off themselves. Because there were some really cool photos among them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Mm. Good night, Jan. Have a good evening.
Night, Jan.
She's waiting on a phone call. She'll see you all soon. Right, my lovelies, and behave you lot never.
You gotta be
Never.
good. Yeah, good night, John. Take care.
Kessa says guys and dolls. Yeah, no, I'm on about guys and gals.
Yeah, we say guys and dolls.
Yeah. And Kelso says, hen cheated. Q isn't for Quincy. No, it was for Quill. I'm nearly at the end. What am I up to? It's tea today, so we're nearly there. Hello, Laura. Hello, Cherry.
Hey, Laura. Hi, Cherry.
Hello, baby Pop Tart.
Cherry, if you know who's about, you can come up and join us, but I don't know if they're about. She says, hi, Auntie Pudding Pop. Hi, Mama. No, hi. Oh, there it is. Hey, sis. She left you last, Fran. Oh, how rude is that?
It's okay.
I can't wait for X's for xylophone when Hen plays the xylophone for us. That's not happening. Laura says, troubles, never alone. No.
You
I think
You
busy.
could make a xylophone.
No,
But you could.
I could, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
I might make a glockenspiel instead.
You've gone past G.
But it is just a wooden xylophone, isn't it?
And I think you missed that one out.
Did I? No, I did. I did garlands.
Oh, yeah, sorry. It was
H I missed out. That was supposed to be hidden paper clips, but yeah, I was not feeling very well that day.
Oh, bollocks, you were distracted.
I was distracted. I was a bit lovesick. Okay, so it says H is for hoggle. No. Why are you shouting woman? Why are you shouting woman, Cherry? Shouting woman at someone. I don't know who.
Can't be me. I never do anything.
It definitely wasn't me. You missed my comment to Sis.
Well, hey sis. I said hey sis. Oh, but first in my heart. Oh, gotcha.
Aww.
No, that was aimed at her.
I love you too, Cherry.
Favoritism, I say. How can your sister come before your mother? How rude.
Quite easily.
Shut up, you.
Yeah.
Because no child likes the mother at a certain point.
She loves her mother.
No. There comes a point in every child's life where they go, I hate you.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, Henny's not playing the xylophone. The xylophone has nothing to do with bookmaking. No, a xylophone.
Well, you could put tabs on the side of the page that make it look like a xylophone.
No.
Why not? And
I
it
love
could spell
my
out the word
mama.
xenophobe.
I love my mama, but sis doesn't yell at me.
Yeah.
I only yell at you when you deserve yelling at, madam.
I don't yell at you either.
No.
I just
She
disown
needs
you.
yelling at sometimes.
No, she's a grown-ass woman. She can do what the fuck she wants.
No, she needs yelling at sometimes.
No. Grown-ass woman knows what she wants to do.
She enjoys my yelling.
That's so wrong.
She says, nuh-uh, I'm an angel. No, you're not. You're not an angel.
I'm the sweet and innocent dark angel. And she's the sweet and innocent fallen angel.
Sweet and innocent, my arse.
Just saying.
See, this is how sweet and innocent she is. Dark
We're
angel is what she says. Wolvo says, I have to side with Hen on this one, TJ. I've seen her tasting men. Yes, sometimes you need yelling at. I agree. Wolf,
No. Over the age of consent, do what the fuck you want, girl.
no. Mm. She just needed to be reminded on a regular basis that she was worth more, TJ. And if that meant me shouting at her, then that's what happened.
Yeah.
Shay says, thanks, Auntie Pudding Pop. So, I need tea. Would anyone like some tea?
No, I'm
No,
all right,
thanks.
actually. I've got half a cup here. Thank you very much.
I was hoping I could send someone down to make tea.
Well, if you say it a bit louder.
I know. Hang on. Let me mute it and say it a bit louder.
Oi, get downstairs and make me a cup of tea, you little shit. No, wasn't like that at all.
I wish there was a way I could get some tea.
It didn't work. He's ignoring me, or he's got his headphones in.
Ah,
Thank you. She'll grab me one. No, you can't. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go and make it myself. I could take you with me, but I'd be on mute downstairs all the time while the kettle's boiling anyway. So,
So we're not going to talk at all for at least 10 seconds. At all.
Look, I'm going to get up before I put myself on mute. How's that sound? Because it takes me this long to move the laptop off my lap and get up off the bed. Now I'm off of the bed, and now I'm going to put myself on mute, and I'll be gone. Okay?
Yeah. Do you know how much I believe you? Not one iota. She's still stood there listening. while
one
we
Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, maybe. Oh. Cherry says milk, sugar. And then Laura says, sometimes I'm swallowed by work. Angela. And Angela says, I am right now, lol. And Wolvo said, that's fair, Laura. Sometimes I'm hard to swallow, so I sympathise.
Yeah,
Cherry goes, sometimes I'm swallowed. Laura B, 2025.
I knew that was going.
And then Laura's like, Cherry? And Angela's drinking black cherry lime. It's delicious.
Black cherry lime, what?
Is that a soda? Is that a tea? Is it a... Oh, you don't get dilute sweet drinks, do you?
What?
What drinks that you have to add water to?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Could be one of those. And then Cherry goes, I knew that was coming, sis, 2025.
I also knew who that one was.
And Wolvo does not believe Angela. What do you know Angela about? The work or the tea?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Clarify yourself, Wolvo. I don't think Angela has ever fibbed to us before.
Mm-mm.
Have you fibbed, Angela? Have you told a little white one?
Porky pie.
Yeah, even Angela. What? Wolvo, which part? I don't believe what she's drinking is delicious.
Ah.
Wolvo, it's very refreshing. Now that was weird then, because it went Wolvo, Angela, I don't believe you. Wolverine, which part? And now it's got Wolverine answering before Angela saying which part. It actually switched. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That was weird.
but he could have heard us. It went off what we were saying because we asked which part.
And Laura has a really good idea. If you put alcohol in it, it becomes good.
Hmm.
KS says, Angela Curry, don't drink the boba. Boba. B-O-B-A. B-O-B-A. It's tainted. Tainted boba.
Hmm.
Seltzer water.
Hmm.
Bulba's that tea with the little balls in it.
Yeah.
That liquid stuff with the balls in it.
Yeah.
By the way, I did leave, and then I realised I left my cup behind. I'd like dashed out the door. And went, shit, got to go back for my cup. So I heard to say she's still standing there. I wasn't. I'd gone out and came back in.
Yeah.
I thought, you know what? I'm going to prove them wrong. Go straight away, and I left my cup behind. And yes, I could have got a fresh cup, but you know,
No,
not.
no, don't do that. Same cup all day long.
Yeah. Plus, there isn't any fresh cups because no one washes up in this house. When I say no one, I'm aiming that at a certain person, not me. Because I'm the only one that does wash up in this house. But yes. And I've realised that a lot of my cups need going in the bin. Oh, thank you, Terry. She dropped my PayPal link.
I did liver, bacon, and onions for tea last night.
We had
I must have
steak.
used
Ooh.
every pot in the fucking house.
Oh yeah.
Because the way I do it, you have to put the liver in the flour, so that's got to go in a bowl. So the flour is in a bowl with salt and pepper, and then you put the liver in it and douse that in that, and then that has to sit off to one side for a bit, and then you fry your onions, lightly fry your onions, and that comes out and goes onto a plate. Then you do your bacon, and that comes out and goes onto a plate.
Hmm.
And then you put the oil in the big pan. So that's 2 pans you've used now. And then you put your liver in, and you fry that off and take it out before it gets too crispy. Take that out. And then you pour away the oil into a cup because you can't pour it down the sink. So you pour it into a cup. And then you put everything back into the big pan and use a jug to do your oxo. So you've used a jug and you pour that in. But you've used a spoon to stir your oxo. You've used a fork to get your liver out the flour. You've used a knife to cut the onions and the liver. It's a whole picking sink full.
What kind of liver?
You know how to solve that. Do you know how to solve that? Don't ever cook liver and bacon, liver and onions over again. It's fucking gross.
I like it.
Ox liver.
Oh, see, I've never had that.
It's
That's beef.
softer, but it's got a stronger flavour.
I've had chicken livers and beef liver.
It's normally lamb's liver over here, isn't it?
It's usually pig's
Is
liver,
it
to be
not?
honest.
It's pig's liver. I thought it was lamb's liver.
Well, you can get it all. Lamb's liver and pig's liver, but lamb's liver is. I find that a bit.
Yeah. I've never liked liver. I don't like offal in general. Offal is awful. And I was talking about that the other day. My mum used to make steak and kidney pies.
Hello, Sherry.
Hello, Sherry. Long time no see.
Hey, Sherry.
My mum used to make steak and kidney pies, and I don't like the taste of kidney. It's gross. and she'd say to me, just pick the kidney out. And I'm like, but the kidney is flavoured the gravy. It doesn't matter if I pick the kidney out or not, I can still taste it. It's in the gravy. The gravy now tastes the kidney.
That's
So
one thing I didn't try.
she's given up force feeding me steak and kidney. Well, she gave up a long time ago. Of course, she's given it up. She's no longer with us, but she gave up trying to force feed me steak and kidney pie. I think there's certain things that your parents keep trying to force you. So mum was a brat too. No, mum wasn't a brat. But there's certain things like my sister hated we used to do smoked haddock in like a white sauce, and she hated it. She absolutely hated it. So there's certain foods that when my parents are like, okay, everyone's having this, but we know you're not going to eat it, so you'll just have the rest of the dinner without that bit that you don't like. So it's not that I cooked a different dinner. I just didn't get the pie part, so I just had the potatoes and vegetables. I'm not a vegetable fan either. But yeah,
I had to try steak and kidney when I go over there.
you should have steak and kidney pudding rather than pie. More traditional. It's just a pie. It's still a pie. It's just a suet pie that's steamed.
Yeah.
So the
The
paste,
taters.
What, TJ?
a steamed pudding is a pie that's soft.
Yeah, it's a suet. It's suet pastry, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's soft. It's rather
It
a pie can go crusty, crunchy. A suet doesn't.
So
My mum tried that with me with carrot and turnip.
yeah. But did she give up on you? She's like, okay, I'm not going to force it on you anymore because you're clearly not going to eat it.
She tried cooking the carrots and the turnip in the same pan and just give me the carrots, and I was like, no, I can still taste it. Had an all-out argument with her about the age of 9.
Yeah.
And Dad tasted it and he said, yes, the carrots do taste of turnip.
Yeah.
And then he was like, well, she's not getting anything else. And I'm like, nice.
Yep. Well, that's it. Is you eat what's on your plate or you don't have anything at all. And that's the way I grew up.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't make different meals. Your money had to go around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's also what you used to make dumplings too. Yes. Although no, I think we.
No, it's the same stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking lard. No, you don't make dumplings out of lard, but lard is good for a decent pastry. If you want a decent pastry, you need to mix. You have to do a combination of margarine and lard. It's not margarine anymore, is it? But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
To give yourself a good pastry, you need a mixture of both. Sherry says, who else loves a good spotted dick? Fanta doesn't. She tried it. She didn't like it. TJ, do you like a spotted dick?
I do.
I don't mind it.
Lashings of custard.
Yeah, with lashings of custard. I don't mind it. Terry says, I prefer mine without an STD. Yes. So, the pudding.
I like the spotted dick part. I don't like the custard.
Yes. She doesn't like her custard. Now, see, this annoyed me because I agree, Fanta. The custard I served you was a little bit too runny. But it wasn't a cheap custard. I would have been better off with the Tesco value custard. This was Ambrosia custard, I'm pretty sure. In the tin ready-made.
Did you get the low-fat one by accident?
No. Don't think so. It just didn't. It wasn't thick enough. And she's right. It was quite runny. I think the Tesco value one is less runny. Actually, it wasn't in the tin. It was in the carton, I think.
You should have got the Aldi one then, shouldn't you?
Yeah, should have done. Or just made it like my mum used to do with the bird's powder. You can make it as thick as you want then.
Yeah, but then you've got a jar of bird's powder and it's never going to get used again.
Oh no, we used to have it pretty much every Sunday evening. We'd have a pudding with custard in the winter and
Yeah, that's then. Do
ice
you do it
cream in
now?
the summer. No,
Well, there you go. You'd have a
no,
jar full of bird's powder that you're not
no.
going to use again.
But yeah, growing up, we always had a Sunday pudding. It's the only day we really had a pudding at dessert and afters. It was a Sunday. Um, make it as thick as you want. Yes, thick. Terry's picked up the Irish accent. She's been there too long.
We'd have Sunday roast, and then for tea time it would be tea time. So it would be sandwiches, a pot of tea, and a cake.
Um,
And then we'd play a game.
yeah, I'm trying to think. So Sunday, so you'd have Sunday you'd have your lunch around about 2 or 3 o'clock, wouldn't you? Your main meal would be about 2 or 3 o'clock. Your Sunday roast, and then the evening, like you said, you'd have a light meal. Scrambled egg on toast was quite common in our house, or beans on toast, and
We'd
always
have sandwiches because the sandwiches could be made while the children were being bathed ready for
yes,
Monday.
yeah, no, and we quite often sit and have an evening family evening watching a movie on a Sunday as well, and they'd buy one of them. Then the family size bag of crisps were much bigger than the grab size bag of crisps you have nowadays. The KP family size bag of crisps from the off license, and a big bar of fruit and nut, and that's it. We'd have that one bag of crisps and a one bar of fruit and nut between 6 of us.
Laura says, I read the instruction, the custard recipe. I would like to try it.
I read the custard recipe. Okay.
Mm.
Yes, kids only had a bath on a
Yes.
Sunday.
Yes, they did. Once a week. You might have a wash down in the middle of the week, but the bath was once a week.
You had a right proper soaking on a Sunday, and the rest of the week was flannels.
Yep. It was a bath, and you shared the bath water. You didn't get clean bath water. John!
He's chuckling to himself here, you know.
Fanta. John says, you rub the spotted dick for a bit, Laura, and then you get some custard.
Mr. Prendy.
Don't sound shocked. Don't
And
you
Sunday
dare
was
sound
also
shocked.
hair wash day. And if there was a case of head lice in the family, it was also the day that everyone got the nip lotion. The house stunk.
It
That
was
right,
also the
Peter?
day that I remember getting a comb through my hair. Now, at this point, my
Yep.
hair was on the floor when I was
Mhm.
sat on the floor. And Father didn't comb from the bottom up. Father combed from the top down.
Yes.
And yes, I've been clouted with a brush on many a time because
Yep.
I wriggled.
Stop whinging. It's
and
not hurting
squirmed.
that much. Stop whinging. I'll give you something to cry about in a minute. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. Been there, done that. But you know what? It doesn't mean our parents were bad. I think that my parents were fucking awesome. I'm actually very blessed with the parents I had. Very blessed. And I
Yeah.
believe you feel the same, TJ.
Yeah. I'm just reading what's going on in the chat there. Although, I mean, how can you have any custard if you don't eat your meat?
Mhm.
Sherry, ouch to the hair comb.
Yeah.
Lovely Sherry, your custard is too thick, Mr. Prendy.
Yeah.
Were you bald as a kid, Auntie Pudding Pop? You must have had it all pulled out. No, actually, my hair
No.
was quite thick and long.
Yeah.
Mine was too. And I'd get it brushed in the morning before school. And by the time I came home, it was frizzed out and tangled up, and it looked like them.
Well, my hair was very fine, and within 5 minutes of me brushing my hair, it was just a mess. It looked like I'd been dragged through a hedge backwards. Flyaway hair, they call it. Flyaway hair.
Oh, I had rat's tails. Every single
Yeah.
one of my school photographs, you can tell I've been legging it round the playground and whatever else. Face was flushed, my hair was all over the place, and everyone else took a brush or a comb on photo day, and I'm like, yeah, right, okay.
My mum would tie my hair in a really tight ponytail, and then within half an hour, there's bits pinging out all over the place. And it's not that my hair was uneven lengths; it just pinged out of the ponytail.
Yeah.
No. Oh dear me!
I did state earlier that I am only married to him. I'm not his keeper, right?
But he's implying something else. I'm just saying.
No, he's not implying anything. I am just saying I am married to him. I am not his keeper.
The lovely Sherry says, we all love thick and long, TJ. And John says, that's why TJ has to gargle it, Sherry.
Why she has to what?
Gargle.
Oh.
The previous comment, your custard is too thick, Prendy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm. Jerry says, pick, so it didn't happen. What didn't happen? You want to see a picture of TJ gargling his cum?
Oh my God.
Custard, dear. Custard.
Holy
So
cow.
it's custard. It's custard.
The word cum was not anywhere in that chat.
No.
So my uncle Pudding Pops is rude. Yes, it's very rude. I want to know what the pics or it didn't happen is all about. No, the hair. What, my hair frizzing up? I've got pictures of my hair frizzing up. Yeah, absolutely.
Are you on
Hang
about
on,
the
I'll find it.
photograph where I look like I've been legging it around the playground? Got rat's tails. I could show you, but I'm just so cute. It's unbelievable. Wolfo said, you can't be just learning that, Cherry, about him being rude. And Sherry says, you're either a swallower or a spitter.
What does Cherry say?
I'm too innocent for this convo.
Oh,
And
that's not what I expected. I expected it to say spitters or quitters.
she's got hands over her eyes. She's got a monkey with hands over her eyes. And then she says, I'm too innocent for this convo. I had to lean right forward to look at the monitor then.
There you go. See. Yes, fetching tracksuit. That was probably about half an hour after my mum brushed my hair into a ponytail. There you go. Oh. I was adorable at one point. I thought probably about 11 or probably about 10 or 11 in that photo. before I got wrinkles. Anyway, but yeah. Oh, there we go.
What are you doing about?
Well, you all disappeared for a second then when I left that from the stage. You didn't all come back straight away.
Hmm.
Weird. On my end, anyway.
On
But
your
yeah.
end?
On my end, yeah. TJ, have you been crude?
No. Just
Mhm.
clarifying what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't quite hear you.
So, where were we? But yeah, as I said, my hair just used to ping out of whatever hairstyle my mum tried to do on me because it would just fly away. What were we talking about? I don't know, but it's nearly time to end, I think. I've got to find... Oh, I can't find my pin for my phone to get my SD card out. It's disappeared again. Well, I managed to strip the plastic off a paperclip earlier on to do that, use that, and now I can't find that.
I was hoping we'd see the other troll.
The what?
The other troll.
Which one?
Java.
Oh, Jabba. I think he's been lurking the whole time. We'll say we're entering it and he'll turn up. I reckon he's been lurking the whole time. Jabba, she misses you. He asked about you the other day, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, he's got a heart of gold, really.
The troll with a heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
There you go. School photo. You ready?
Yeah. I'm waiting. There we go. Oh, well, that ain't down to your arse, though.
No, I just had it cut. You can tell I just had it cut.
Yeah, so blunt on the ends. No. Jo says, "Oh, she was proper ginger back then, weren't she?"
And as I've got bigger, my freckles have just spread out over my face.
And
I've got no teeth.
Look at it.
And I've got no teeth in that picture as well.
Well, you must have been about 7 then.
No.
Younger?
Yes.
Because normally 7's about the age you start losing your front teeth.
No, I lost those teeth in a swing accident.
Oh, okay. It wasn't a natural loss then.
It wasn't a natural loss.
My first grade picture, I'm missing my front 2 teeth.
Okay.
I was 7.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's normally around about age 6 or 7.
Yeah.
But your hair doesn't look far away. Well, I said she's 1 year old in this photo.
Well, there's a photograph of me, and I don't think I've got it on this hard drive.
Actually,
I really don't look as young as I am.
I've got a picture of my dad without teeth as a child. Very cute picture. Don't think there's any with me with my teeth missing. As a child, that is. Well, I've never smiled with my teeth. Even as a kid, I never smiled with my teeth.
I know exactly how old I am in this picture.
Are you showing another one, are you? Oh, you just stopped sharing it.
Oh.
It was already there. I was watching you scroll through backstage.
Oh, it's there.
Okay, there you go.
Right, go on. Guess how old I am there.
4.
Close.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, I was 3, Laura. You're 32. Right. Mr. Prendy's just shared a school photo.
Okay. Hi, Mike.
Which Mike?
Walters.
Hi, Mike.
Hello, Carol. Witch. No, pirate. Damn it.
Hello, Carol.
While you're looking for that or getting that, I'll share this one. There you go. There's my dad with no teeth. With his sister, who is exactly a year older than him by the same day.
Mm.
Kel says, "Hello, Fanta." There you go.
When was this?
Oh, it would have been the 50s. I think. Yeah, the 50s. You've got one back there, haven't you? Oh, this is your husband's school photo, is it? I can't see that. There's too many people in there. Which one's him?
I know which one's him straight away.
Yeah, but we don't know what he looks like.
Well, he's definitely male, put it that way.
Yes.
So that cuts
There's
out
about
the front
20
row.
of them there.
Well, that cuts out the front row.
Oh, is that me to one and not a female? Oh, not a male. I thought that was. I'm gonna go. It's the one that's either with his head off to one side or the one that's next to him, looking at the one with his head off to one side.
No.
Nope.
Who is it?
John. It's not
And
the
he
tall one
doesn't
at the.
wear- he
It's not the
doesn't wear
tall one.
glasses.
Okay, it's not the tall one at the back because he's shorter than you. Come on, which one is it then? The one with the collar wide open next to the one that's looking at the one that's with the head off to the one side.
He's on the back row.
Oh, he's on the back row. The shortest one. in the grey, in between, next to the one with the long hair, the tall one with the long hair.
No.
Come on, which one is he then?
Far left as you look at the screen. Hands in his pockets.
Oh, okay. The one with the bowl cut.
Yeah. Not the only one.
Hi, Flo.
It's okay.
Yeah, it says the one with the tea cozy for a haircut. Dear me.
You gonna take that, Mr. Prendy?
That's what he said.
He's just
That's what he
Oh.
described it as.
Oh, I thought somebody else said it.
No. So I wasn't far off with the bowl cut, was I?
well,
Why are you ooh-wooing at each other?
why not?
Oh, and by the way, those that are ooh-wooing, you gotta remind a lizard boy to ask the ooh-woo girl whether she's a witch.
Hello, File. Hello, Mike.
Yes.
More people are trickling in.
They are trickling in. Well, I'm going to be ending soon because I said it was a short one. I know she wasn't working the other night. I know he said. I know because I asked him if he'd asked her. I put it into his head. He doesn't know whether this girl he's been fantasizing over for ages, whether she's a witch or not. So now he's got to ask her. Paul says, that's what she said. What, trickling in? Ooh.
You know what's been in my, I don't know why, but whenever I'm not paying attention to something, not watching or well, listening to anything or whatever, and my mind's wandering, you know what it's been wandering on? And you're never gonna guess.
Crude faults.
Well,
Yes, I guess straight away.
It's from a movie.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if somebody showed us a clip of the movie or saw it somewhere. And that's why this other scene is coming up in my head.
What scene is it?
Well, the one scene that I think somebody shared, it was the little blonde girl at the club when John Travolta shows up and she's, I love to watch you dance. You know that part?
What movie is that from?
Grease.
Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, okay. You never
yeah.
said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I figured you know when I said John Travolta, but
but he's been in hundreds of films.
I saw it somewhere. That clip within my mind has been for days now. I'm just thinking about it like, oh, that's terrible. You know? It's the part where they go up to the bridge and the one girl that likes John Travolta goes with them, but ends up in the back seat, and each of the guys takes a turn, all of them except John Travolta.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's not nice.
I know, and I feel so bad for her, but she was trying to, I don't know. She was in love with him too,
Yeah.
you know, but when she did that, she tried to talk to him, and he's like, not in these words, but like, get away from me.
Yeah.
It backfired. It went all wrong, and yeah. So I just think about that, and I see them on the bridge, and each guy coming out of the car.
Why does that come into your head?
I don't know, because
You're sick in the head, woman. That's why you're sick in the head.
No, I feel sorry for her.
Yeah, but why are you going to that image? Every time your mind wanders, it goes to that image.
I don't know why.
Because you're sick in the head.
No, it's because somebody shared that clip
I ain't seen it.
of the little blonde girl that has a crush on John Travolta. I saw it somewhere.
File says another movie that your mum would make us learn. My mum, I guess. The dances and parade around like a Puerto Rican dance group. Angela says, I had to go back and see who the short hair one was. I thought it was Hen with short hair. Hey?
Probably your mum. No,
My dad's sister. I didn't know she had. I thought she had long hair. I thought she had pigtails. Might be my dad. I do look like my dad. Yeah, I do look like my dad. Yeah, dad. Right. I look more like my dad than my mum, unfortunately. I still ain't found that pin. It's going to bother me because I need it. Otherwise, there's no video going up on my channel tonight.
Let me try something.
What are you trying?
Shittle juice, shittle juice, shittle juice.
Oh, woman.
I don't think that's gonna
Diarrhea,
work, but thank you.
diarrhea.
I don't need to go for a poo.
No,
I
no,
don't need to go
I
for a
thought
poo.
she meant she was waiting for Jabba to turn up.
All right, that's what
Oh,
that means. It's
oh
called
God.
Java.
Was
Hello,
that Perth
Perth.
comic
No,
instead?
Perth turned up instead.
Hi, Perth. I've missed you too.
That's no Perth.
I miss everybody.
My face says that's disgusting. Laura says Winnie the Pooh. Poo 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 poo. Well, next time I see him, I tell him you was begging for him to come into the chat and he didn't turn up and you was very heartbroken.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in a couple chats. I just can't see to
Yes.
say anything.
He has. Like I said, he was asking after you the other day.
Yeah.
He said, how's Fanta? And I'm like, she's not very good. She's not very good at the moment. She's blinder than ever. Well, people send you positive energy, and they got ridiculed for it.
Oh.
Because apparently, you know, I don't give a shit about Fanta, and no one gives a shit about Fanta.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Who
Who
said
said
that?
that?
A certain Australian.
That he doesn't?
Oh, you mean
Yep.
Princess?
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, tell him to go fuck himself. Oh no, hang on, he can't, can he?
I'll have to see about that when I can find the chat.
Right. Yeah.
No, I did find his chat the other day,
You poor
and they
bitch.
all he and she went on about how much they like me and everything.
Yeah, well,
And that was just the other day.
changes his mood every 5 minutes. You know this.
I know.
Anyway, moving on.
I know. It doesn't bother me
Yeah, it
anymore,
doesn't
really.
bother me either. Doesn't bother me anyway. So anyway, hello Perth. Long time no see in my chat. You don't come around these ways very often anymore. I'm glad to see you though.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I said a certain Australia, I didn't mean Perth.
No.
No.
Santa knows who Princess is.
Yeah.
Just confirming to Perth it wasn't him I was talking about. So I was on a break, but you hadn't been around before the break for a while, mister.
Yeah, I see him
You were on
everywhere.
a break. I was on a break.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed my break, and the break isn't fully over yet. I'm not back to streaming 3 times a week. This might be one off. I might not stream again for another 6 weeks. Although the anniversary is in less than that time, so you know. I
Yeah.
will definitely be back for my anniversary.
Yeah.
Whether I'll be back before that or not, I don't know. I get to babysit the rabbits in a couple of weeks' time. Hello, Quinton.
Hi,
Hello,
Quentin.
Quinton. Happy St. George's Day too.
Andrew says, today I thought of both Fanta and Perth. Now they are here. Woo!
Woo!
20th of May, I think my anniversary is.
Yeah.
I think it's that day. It might be the 19th.
It's 20th, I think.
Well, my sister's birthday's the 20th. That's why I'm questioning it. Questioning it.
St. George is the patron saint of England.
And it is actually St. George's Day.
Yes.
Well, happy St. George's Day.
Oh, we don't celebrate it.
Well, you say
Fine.
that. Sadly, we don't celebrate it as much as we should do because the other factions have taken over the flag.
He was a bloody foreigner anyway. if he even existed. It was probably from Serbia or Turkey. They're not sure. And he wasn't the patron saint for a long, long time. He was made a patron saint by King Richard, I believe, the Lionheart. Because they had stories about him when they were out on the Crusades, and King Richard came back from the Crusades and said, well, he made his army St. George's Army, and that's how St. George became the patron saint of the UK, or England even. Sorry, England, not the UK. But the cross, the Red Cross, is St. George's Cross, and it's the Red Cross on the Union Jack. But yeah,
Also, the Red Cross on the Knights Templar.
yes. Well, that's comes from the Crusades, doesn't it? Because the Knights Templar were part of the Crusades.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah. It was probably if he existed and he wasn't just one of these stories that was told, he was most likely Eastern European or
Which tickles my sense of irony, something wicked, when I think of the EDL taking over the English flag.
Yes. Well, it was actually because it was most likely from. They say that he grew up or spent a lot of his life in what's that country that's getting bombed by Israel at the moment?
Palestine?
Yes. So he was raised in Palestine, apparently. If he exists, he was raised in Palestine. He was born elsewhere, but raised in Palestine. Should be renamed Saint Mohammed Day. No, not at all. No, because Mohammed isn't a saint. But yeah, I do think it's quite funny that we have patron saints, though, because isn't saints a Catholic thing more than anything else?
I suppose so.
Yeah.
And we're not a Catholic country. We haven't been for a long, long time.
Did you see the Pope passed away?
Yes,
Protestant church has saints as well.
do they? Okay. I know you're joking, Perth. I know you're joking. But yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say.
All religions have to give their followers something to hope for.
I hope for a better world. There you go. Because like the one we live in now is shit. But anyway, I'm not going to get down. I'm happy, happy, happy all the time. No, honestly, anytime I have a bad thought, I just think of my special person, and it makes me. Oh, shut up! You're just jealous, and you know it.
I'm not.
So
Yes, I need my own sick bucket, people. I need my own sick bucket permanently next to me.
I have
Gonna be-
nothing to be jealous of.
No, you don't. You're very lucky. You've got
jealous of you
a
too.
loving husband.
That's actually in the room with me.
Yes.
Rub it in. Why don't you?
I am. I'm going to.
I don't want you to.
All
Yeah.
35 years of it.
Yeah, I found that, to be fair, if you'd been married to him for 35 years, you might have had enough by now.
Nah.
That moment does creep in now and again on both sides of this relationship.
Yep. Relationships take work. They really
Equal
do.
balance.
Mm-hmm. So. Right. Anyway, we've been going over 2 hours. I said it was going to be short, and I'm gonna have to get up off my arse and find this pin. Otherwise, this video is not going to get uploaded. So I'm going to say good night to everyone. Good night, everyone. Say
Good night, everyone. Take care.
For those that are staying awake, have fun on your own. For those that are going to sleep, have truly awesome dreams. You don't have to go, but you cannot stay.
I've missed you all. Bye.
Bye.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Do I make it clear? Get out of here. Get out of here. Pack up, give in, go home, get out. Get out of my house!
Oh, I'm so sorry. My manners. Piss off,